Good morning, colleagues. Today I have the distinct pleasure, actually we have the pleasure, of honoring young men who have brought pride to our district and our state with their academic achievement. Matthew Chung is a resident of Davis and a 12th grade student at Davis Senior High School. He has brought great credit and distinction to himself by scoring a perfect score on the Advanced Placement Calculus exam, a feat that has been achieved by only 11 other people in the world. Matthew grew up in Davis and has attended local public schools. He has always excelled in math, and he's currently enrolled in many AP classes, calculus, physics, as well as U.S. government. He's a student athlete. He's a member of both the boys' varsity soccer and basketball teams. He shares his interest in math and physics with his older brother, Michael, who is an undergrad at Occidental and who is interning at the Jet Propulsion Lab in Pasadena. He's currently awaiting word from the many colleges that he has applied to, and he has brought great pride and happiness, of course, to his parents, Julie and Warren Chung, who are here with us today, as well as his calculus teacher, Tricia Butler, as well. We expect great things from him in the state of California, and I want to congratulate Matthew. Job well done.
Colleagues, I want to follow our wonderful colleague, great senator from Davis. It is also my pleasure to recognize a brilliant young man like Matthew from my district in Los Angeles, who I feel represents some of the best that our great state and America has to offer. Cedric Argueta is a student at Abraham Lincoln High School in the community of Lincoln Heights. Cedric has made a name for himself by, among many academic achievements, achieving, like Matthew, a perfect score on the AP Calculus exam. Only in California could the son of Filipina and Salvadorian immigrants take a calculus course taught by a Korean immigrant and get a perfect score. It is truly remarkable, and both Cedric and his teacher, that is Anthony Yom, embody what is great about America and especially California. Cedric is only one of 12 people, not in the state of California, nor the Western region, nor the United States of America, nor continental North America, nor hemispherically from Canada all the way to the southern tip of South America, but one of 12 people in the entire world, that is the planet that we live in, to achieve a perfect score on the grueling 3-hour test. I want to give props to both his mother and to his father. His mother, Lillian, works at a convalescent home, taking care of the aged and the infirmed in Bonnie Bray, in my district. For those who are familiar, MacArthur Park, Pico Union, the densest area in the United States of America. His father, Marcos, is a maintenance worker at the convalescent home as well. And that's where his mother, Lillian, a Filipina woman, immigrant, and Marcos, Salvadorian immigrant from Central America, met. And this is where they got married. Now, it is safe to say that Cedric has an extremely bright future ahead of him. He has applied to the following schools as a senior. He has applied to UCLA, University of California at San Diego, the University of California at Irvine. He has applied to the University of California at Berkeley, Stanford, and he just got his acceptance letter to Caltech University in Pasadena. But perhaps I would say his best quality is how humble and gracious he is despite all of his success. He will be the first one to tell you that he had help at every turn, every step of the way. He also takes time to share his incredible intellect with his peers, tutoring classmates after school. He makes Los Angeles very proud. He makes California very proud. He makes this country very proud. Sometime next month, he will be going to Washington, D.C., to the White House, where our President Barack Obama will be receiving him to give him a recognition. I also want to give a special recognition to SALEF, the Salvadorian American Leadership Educational Fund, too, who have been very supportive of Cedric's efforts. What's very special about Matthew, very special about Cedric, especially coming a community, for those who are familiar with Lincoln Heights in my district, a very, very low-income community. What's very powerful is not just his absolute perfect score, 1 of 12 worldwide. What's very powerful is something that Cedric and Matthew have the ability to do that none of us have at this moment, is to inspire young men and women who look like them and others who don't look like them to say, hey, I can take this examination and perhaps I won't get a perfect score, but that's okay. The very fact that they studied hard to take the AP test, that in itself would be a major accomplishment, not just for those who live in the well-to-do areas, but for all students who we believe collectively, Democrats and Republicans, if given an opportunity, they can succeed. Colleagues, let's give a strong recognition to both Cedric as well as Matthew, 2 of only 12 in the world to receive an AP perfect score.